Speaker. The Burleigh Electorate is a spectacular part of Queensland. The magnificent Burleigh Head National Park and the Tallebudgera Creek and the Currumbin Creek conspire to offer a lifestyle that truly is second to none. Those who treasured the southern Gold Coast are fiercely protective of its environment, its history, its culture, its sense of identity and, Mr Speaker, its future. That's not to say that locals are against progress. Far from it. Instead, they want a government that listens and will shape a future that reflects their hopes and aspirations. As I said in my first speech, Burleigh locals want to recognise their communities. They want to make sure that as our population continues to grow, we have a community that grows together. And so, Mr Speaker, little wonder the Burleigh electorate rejected the former Palaszczuk-Miles Labor government at the last election. Let me explain. They rejected a government that stopped listening and which had used the wicked tools of hubris and contempt to divide the southern Gold Coast. There is no clearer example than when the former Palaszczuk-Miles Labor government ran roughshod over Burleigh when consulting on the proposed fourth stage of the light rail. And, Mr Speaker, I use that term consulting very, very loosely. You see, Mr Speaker, our community was never genuinely consulted on the project. It was spoken to, it was spoken at, and it was never offered choice. It saw the Palaszczuk Labor government craft expensive flyovers of Palm Beach remade without answering very reasonable questions. And it's not that the former government was not given the benefit of the doubt or had an opportunity to make good. They just didn't turn up. I recall hundreds of locals packing out the Palm Beach Share and Care Centre one night without a single seat to spare. That is, apart from the one reserved for the former Transport Minister. The government didn't turn up to answer questions. And, Mr Speaker, in that very moment, the former government broke faith with the southern Gold Coast and shredded its credibility. The most startling remark to me that night was from an Indigenous community leader who told me they weren't even consulted, even though there were to be impacts on their sacred sites. Now, Mr Speaker, the LNP Crisafulli team offered Queensland a fresh
members to
start.
my left. Order.
And part of that fresh start is working harder for Queensland. That means listening, consulting and delivering on the right priorities. I was proud to stand alongside the now Deputy Premier,
as will the member for Pine Rivers,
and my neighbouring colleague, Minister Gerber, to offer that fresh start at the last election. We will do what we promised, and that is to pause work, put all options back on the table, and to give the community the consultation they deserved the first time around. And not only did concerned voters back that with relief, but the passage of time has vindicated our measure twice, cut once approach. As it turns out, the former Transport Minister had to confess that the project might blow out to $7.6 billion. A truly absurd figure, and begged questions about the business case. But most significantly, we've now learned Infrastructure Australia was about to axe the project from the priority list altogether. So, Mr Speaker, the only responsible way forward must be to shine a light on this whole sorry mess, to be open and transparent with the community and work sincerely with them on options to deliver the infrastructure we can to build the community we want. Mr Speaker, my electorate could not have been clearer on their expectations. But the lessons of the 2024 state election have been lost on the Leader of the Opposition and those opposite. Labor poisoned the first consultation and they're trying to do it again. They're spreading fantastical suggestions that the Burleigh Bowls Club might somehow be at risk. Well, I can tell the House, it won't. It's complete rubbish. It's an act of fiction, belongs on a bookshelf in a library, certainly not in the public realm. Well, Mr Speaker, my community knows best, and I'm looking forward to working with the Deputy Premier and Minister Gerber to heal our communities and to serve their aspirations That is why I am in this place.
Speaker.
Thank you. I call the member for Gay.